me in my face that day. They played with our family in our face. Also, furthermore, it's not a good look nor direction for the new walk. They don't value her nor appreciate the many people she draw. So I'll say it in a minute. And if she was gonna give in, then I advised her to go with her own contracts on her own terms and make sure before she gets on any of their cameras, her contracts are signed by them to ensure the secure what will work for her. This scene is given prep like phony. I said this. Setting the scene is giving prep like phony. Setting the tone to exclude them from any backlash for their backdoor sliding. Yep. Seems as if they have a love for setting Latifah up. It's like Natalie invested pre-clearing herself and the owner in the scene from what they truly had in mind behind the scenes. The hidden agenda is far from what's being presented. They're throwing firecrackers and hiding their hands, no question. They wanted to sabotage Latifah, put her and Chrisean up against one another with their bogus BS to create some turned up chaos and gain more subscribers and views. Keep the people anticipating the chance to witness some BS. And I told y'all that. I said he ain't just giving her no $200,000 that she obviously agreed on and for no 2 hours. He's gonna make that 200 times over and trust and believe he's gonna wake up the algorithm because that is a monetized, that's a platform that is monetized for violence. And a lot of platforms can't even get monetized. That their whole channel is focused on drama and violence to that captivity where women are bloodying themselves up for each, for a paycheck. So you got to look at the big picture, guys. It was more to that story, and trust and believe, all money ain't good money, and I was saying that to you. And not only that, see, that's another way they play ChriseanRock too. They didn't just set up Tifa, cause see, they wanted to also get Chrisean on that big screen, cause they knew she was gonna end up bringing Junior on. Well, Chriseanrock on there, and people could check him out. His status, be looking all up in the little boy's face and looking at how she's holding him and how his body is functioning, in her arms. And if he looks limp, they're gonna say he needs to be at a doctor's office. He's not getting treatment. He needs therapy and all kind of. I just wouldn't do it. She played herself. I wouldn't have did it. Yeah, I believe that Zeus did reach out to her first. Yeah, but that's why I said that, and Tareen, I 100% everything she said, I agree with her. You know, but see, that just goes to show that it's too soon in Chrisean's walk. She's still weak. You still see it getting up here on with bras and stuff on. She had a white bra on just today with her cousin and putting on makeup. She had a white bra on. The other day she's doing a mukbang on Snapchat with a black bar on. So she's got a lot of ways she needs a break. You know what I'm saying? And they knew just how to get her. Not only did they get her up there, ChriseanRock up there, so she could help start some mayhem for some quick cash, but they got Junior. They got ample amount of footage for the hate channels on YouTube and Instagram now to drag ChriseanRock. Because I'm a supporter. There's some questionable things too, but I keep, you pick and choose your battles. You pick and choose what you say. There's always been some questionable things, about Chrisean this whole situation with, her son. And but I don't get on here and you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to pick and choose your conversations. You got to pick and choose what you say. Some things ain't meant for everybody. And not only that, if I discuss that, it'll be behind closed doors, because some things are just not appropriate. Even if I agree with the haters, or the people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm hating on Chrisean Rock, but I might be questioning and side-eyeing stuff too, about Chrisean Rock. But you don't see me getting up here dragging a girl, character assassinating a girl. It's limitations to everything. We can. That's why I said we can agree to disagree. But when you make your whole channel a hate channel, you're not helping the cause. You're making the cause worse, because you character assassinate, making up lies on a girl, and then pointing out every flaw. That's not good. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, ain't nobody stupid. A lot of people see things that ain't right. But we don't have to live in that truth. She does. We don't have to live in that truth. She's got to live that life that she's in, that skin that she's in, and whatever the consequences of whatever her actions may have been or may not have been. We could be wrong about stuff that. When I say we, I ain't talking about anything I said, because like I said, I am not no medical examiner. I ain't no doctor, no physician, no child physician. I don't got a PhD in nothing, and no kind of degree or a PhD. Well, I'm saying, a PhD degree. And I can't diagnose nobody. People get caught up and sued doing stuff like that. You can't be sitting up there talking about you know what's wrong with 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓, and the reason why he's this, and the reason why she that. You don't know. You only see a portion of these people's lives. And because some content creators like Chrisean did in the past, they used to share their personal, intimate details of what was going on behind the scenes in their relationship. You still don't know what happens, because you're not there in the flesh. You're only going by what Chrisean Rock says when she's going through her emotional state, times when she was going through things with Blueface. That's it. And I don't care if she stayed on live for an hour. What about the 23 hours that's left in the day? You ain't sleeping with her, or the 14 or so hours that we're up a day after we get up from sleeping 8 hours. I mean, come on, it's just crazy. But I told you that was a setup. I said something ain't right with that. He gave her almost a quarter. You all heard me say it. I said, you mean to tell me he gave her a quarter of a million, almost a quarter of a million, 250, another 50,000 would have made it a quarter of a million. And that's what I would ask for. If I wasn't gonna force it to 500,000 or a million, because that would have been maybe forcing it and may have broke off all deals, I would at least. I still I wanted to be in the millions some way. A quarter of a million would have been even better for me. It would have been heading towards a million, at least heading towards a half a million. She got paid 200,000 just to. She wasn't even up there 2 hours. She's probably in the building 2 hours total. She wasn't in that sit down probably for no 2 hours, and got paid for less than 2 hours of work, and walked away with a show. So but she compromised also her morals. And I tell the truth and shame the devil. Some people are gonna be too scared to say that, because they want to be just telling Rock what she wants to hear, not what she needs to hear. That's a good chunk of change. But you compromise your morals because you got your son all up there in the camera. They took every angle they could took of the child, so that people could get some good shots, so that the hate channels can drag him. Because people seem to think that it's okay to drag a child on social media. So you already know how that went down. Yeah, tomorrow she better prepare herself. Hello, Tanya. I know most content creators was going live after baddies. Yep. Yep. They were getting their money worth. But I'll tell you one, yep, they was getting their money worth. They didn't listen, once Chrisean Rock signed her name on the dotted line, took that $200,000 check, and also got that show she wanted, God's Plan, all bets were off. All morals. I'm not trying to say that Chrisean Rock signed her morals over, but I'm just saying all morals on the Zeus network side, and the I call them frenemies. Anyways, all bets were off once she put her name on that dotted line. It's fair game now. The ball is in the lion's den. You in the lion's den with that ball. And honey, they about to have their way with you. And they did. Cause they had that camera equally on both of them. Tesehki and Chrisean Rock. And I'm gonna tell you something. Tesehki, if she could have ran from herself that day of that interview, man, oh man. And that's why they did it the way they did it. Where at like the last moment they told the both of them in their own sort of way what the plan was. Because they gave Chrisean a little bit more insight of what was going on prior, it seems to me, in my opinion, than they did to Tesehki. Tesehki went into this sit down like a deer in headlights. But you know what? But I know that Chrisean Rock didn't fully get the details either, because she had said, so what are we here for? When she said that, I already knew they said, you know what? Once we get that girl that money in her show, she's back signed to us, and we're gonna have our way with her. But she ain't gonna know we're gonna have our way with her. We're gonna finesse her with it. This time we're gonna finesse her with it. But she gonna figure it out afterwards, after she can't break no contracts without probably going to court and fighting. Chrisean Rock would have to do. She gonna see when she looks at the recording that they set her up. It was that 200,000 was bait, and that show was bait to bait her in. And they exploited Tesehki, they exploited Chrisean Rock, and they exploited most importantly CHRISSEAN. Had them all up on the camera. I wouldn't have had them up there. Hey, Chanta. Chrisean would want to be able to work. Yeah. Quick question: did Zeus cancel her show, Chrisean? I don't think he did. If they did, or you heard about that, I didn't. This is some sad mess. It is Perfect Nails. Long time no see. Yep. Yeah, they rock Chrisean Rock to sleep. Trust me. I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. Y'all know that's one of my famous, but that ain't even, I'm just playing around saying that, but they rocked her to sleep. They rocked her to sleep. She's smart, but she ain't that smart. You're dealing with some real business slime balls. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful with slime balls. She won the chess game maybe one or two matches. She won the chess game with the 200,000 because that's what she wanted when she came to the table. She even admitted to it, that they gave her what she wanted. She wanted the money. She threw out the price, and also for the sit down, and also she wanted her own show. Those are the two. That was the deal. In order for her to sit down and do all that, what she already knew they were gonna do, clown her and her sister, and if she brought Jesus up there, take pictures of him. And that's what happened. And that's crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna put up for a second. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow because I know a lot of y'all gonna miss it. So it's not like I'm putting up duplicate content or even recapping because a lot of y'all are not even gonna see it because I'm not known to go really live at these times. So I'm gonna put it up for you because I'm about to warm me up some tea real quick. I want to do it before it gets too late. I want to make me some tea and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share I'm gonna share this live. I'm gonna just play it out because I gotta make the tea, and then once I get back onto the live after I warm up my tea, I will show you the ending of the live so that you guys can hear Chasity. She probably was under the influence. I don't know. I ain't even gonna make up no assumptions. I don't know what was going on with old girl, but I know that she was mad about something. Somebody must have said something in the audience and pissed her off. But tomorrow's a busy day for me, and if push come to shove because I'm not sleeping right now, because I'll still get up at 5. That's when I get up. I don't care what time I go to bed. I still will get up at 5. It's rare that I might sleep till sometime maybe 7 o'clock. But I will be up bright and early. Trust and believe me. And I'll be putting out my work for y'all. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to stop sharing this and I'm going to put up the video that I recorded. Of course, I got to do edits to it, but I didn't really hear any profanity on what I recorded until the end. Of course, and it's so sad. I was, man, it's so sad when you, when the profanity did happen, it was the Malones, Chasity, one of CHRISSEANrock's family members. It's just sad. They're like zoo animals. And I don't care who gets mad that I said that. I'll play with. Hold on one second, guys. Make sure you please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Don't sit in here and just don't hit the like button. Seriously. Please hit the like button or the dislike button, first and foremost. Secondly, as soon as I get back from warming up the tea, which will take no more than 3 minutes, then I will forward it to the part where Chasity and Tesehki came on the red carpet and Chasity was cutting up. If you guys miss it, because we're we're half an hour into this live. A lot of people are not going to see the part that I'm going to show you. A lot of people are not going to, when they do the replay, they're not going to be 40 minutes into this live to see this. So it'll all be shown to anyone who misses it. I'm telling you guys, but y'all are in here. But whoever misses it, now the haters will be all over the place. Oh yeah, this is just the beginning because, like I told you, CHRISSEANrock's in the lion den right now. Matter of fact, let me stop running my mouth so I can put this tea on because I'm gonna be up half the night because I'm drinking some tea. I don't never have nothing this time of night, not even water, but I'm gonna drink some tea tonight.
We always get ourselves into Natalie. Turns out like it's very loud. I know, come on, like I'm just trying to give money to girls.
We are all gonna flip the script as supporters and defend Chrisean Rock, but she definitely played herself. And what I'm concerned about, because it's too short in her walk, that she even I don't care, and see what people are gonna try to point out, which don't make no difference, no matter who reached out to who. Chrisean still had a choice whether or not to be enticed to be able to make an offer that she couldn't refuse. She didn't still have to sit at the table with these people. She should have just, like I've been saying, just clean up shop. Oklahoma. It says also Chrisean Rocks came to Oklahoma rapper, member of her church, which is posted on the church page. Can you DM me, Tanya? Can you DM me that information so I can pull that up? And we can also, like I said, tomorrow for me is going to be a very busy day. If I have to drink a couple or two of coffee, I'm not really a caffeine drinker. I like the taste of coffee, but the caffeine don't really work with me. I'll do so, but I definitely got to get my A game back up because I've been kind of lazy, slacking. I used to catch everything and cover everything, and even if I didn't, cover it that day, because I don't. Hey, Natasha, I don't break my neck. I don't try to break my neck to be the first to put something up there, but I do still try to keep current and be on top of things. I ain't really been on top of things like I need to be, but we about to change, because I'm telling you, this is true commentators. I'm up. It's about to get crazy. Tasha K and Chrisean's ex-boyfriend interviewed Ronny. So what are you're saying it's on Tasha K's channel? Her scamming a rapper from Oklahoma? I'm trying to find. Okay, if you could do that for me, Tanya, I'll pull it up now. It says not. Yeah, coffee. I don't. No, I'm not drinking no coffee now. I'm warming up some tea, some green tea, and I'm gonna put a little bit of pumpkin spice creamer in it. And it's from Chivani, the pumpkin spice from Chivani. Yeah, I'm not really a caffeine person. I have anxiety, and I don't like messing with caffeine, because it's when you the crash from it makes me feel funny. I don't like it. Well, not all the time, but sometimes it depends on the day. If I drink coffee, I feel kind of anxious. I don't like that feeling, so I just don't drink it. I drink it once in a great while, but if I drink it once in a great while, I'm not affected by it. But I would not drink it every day. It's not definitely not something anybody should be doing. But especially if you want, especially as women with hormones. You know what I'm saying? It says, I don't think Chrisean played herself. She already made her money and has enough to start her own network. She doesn't. How does she have enough to start a network? How do you know how much she has? I don't understand that. Everybody thinks just because you're a fan, I'm a support. I'm not no fan. Definitely not no fan. I'm a supporter of Chrisean Rock. I still don't know if she has enough for a network. Come on, I mean, you could. Oh God, it's too late. I can't.
I'm sure better. I'm just gonna say about it. I read everything's got followers, whatever the other issues. I'm like, I was in my yes. See it all fresh faces. Go to a whole new class. 21 to 25. But we know.
Do you guys realize? Because some of the people that watch me, and I know 98% of the people that watch me are women. Do we as women, and this goes for the men too, even though I don't have that many men that watch me. Here's a few. One of them are my mods. I got a couple, but there are people in real life that will agree with everything you do and act like they're supporters, but they're really trying to wait for the train wreck. They're not really supporters. They're just telling you what you want to hear, like I always say. They don't want people like me to tell the truth and Chrisean Rock be in the bushes and keep it moving on the demons and people that don't wish well on her. They don't want people like me to say, Chrisean, better tread lightly, be careful with these people. And if you can maybe get away from them, or if you do end up staying in that contract, which she probably will, she gonna get her bread. I get it. She got to take care of her child. She's the only one doing that. Blueface is in jail, and when he gets out, every time he fights, he's gonna say it's not his child, and he's gonna use that as an excuse not to take care of him or be in his life. He's gonna always put the other two first, and that's messed up. I'm talking about the 200,000 she made from the sit down. She can use the money to start her. Yeah, it costs more than 200,000 to start no network though. It says unless y'all are saying Zeus is paying Chrisean, and I didn't see. Yeah, well, the deal was 200,000 for the 2 hour sit down, and she has a show, so she's definitely in contract with Zeus Network, and she's gonna be further being paid more than that 200,000. So, like I said, again, she signed, in my opinion, herself over to the devil because the first premiere that they did was that sit down, and it was Chrisean Rock and Tesehki. Things that make you go, pay attention. Pay attention. Somebody got to pay attention and have a sound mind. Yep. Now them girls that you saw on the red carpet, did more pre-recorded videos that will premiere after this, right? But why was that the first of the season to go up was Chrisean and Tesehki's mess. I'll wait because I'm sipping on my tea. And I'm not talking about no gossip tea. I'm talking about some green tea and some pumpkin spice creamer. That's what I'm sipping on in real life. I don't even like saying, oh, I got some tea or some receipts. I got the proof. I got the receipts. I got the tea. No, I don't want to have the tea. Zeus needs what? Well, of course I have to have the tea or the information. Let's put it. I don't like using that terminology to present the information, but honey, this is crazy. In my opinion. So let's watch on. Because I'm going to let you listen to Chasity cut out in a minute.
No, 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 no. No, I'm freezing, but no. Well, if you down there, yeah. Because how much is it? It's like less than 100, right? Or almost 100. Okay, yeah. So how you after party? Okay. Just push the button. Just push the button, the car button. I mean, the high where it say high. I promise you I missed it. Yeah, I say high. You can turn it down for that. All right.
This is wrong on all
All right, cool.
levels.
So the rest of the baddies out here, do y'all have the face sheet? All right, can I airdrop it to you or something? Because I don't,
Yeah, I have not. I gotta find.
Yeah. Of course, no problem.
It sounds like whoever's live streaming is talking in the live. Wow. Live streaming. So ghetto.
Didn't 95 come up?
Oh,
And
okay, let's see,
Natalie
let's see.
Nunn looks like a linebacker.
Like she said,
Jay-Z, my name is Beyonce.
minus 95. She said 95.
Yeah.
Wait. Hi.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
Hi. Wait, you do a good shout out for me?
It's
Yes,
the
I got you.
baddies premiere red carpet.
Wait,
Zeus Network.
like media's on. Okay, I know her.
Oh, something
What's
just
going
fell
on,
behind me.
Lady the
I
Queen?
have no idea. What was
Yes, let's see back that dress. Oh, yes, let's see. You look
And why can't you understand?
Yes.
What are you drinking? Some gin and
I know y'all
juice
talking
on
shit in the
Sunday?
comments. Behave. They are, yeah. Always talking shit. It's okay. Y'all make sure to tune in each and every week. Baddies Midwest, biggest baddest season yet. And I love you guys. Thanks for supporting us.
Yay.
Biggest baddest season next. I know because you got Chrisean Rock and Tesehki on the same network. Very ghetto. Yep. What's going on? You see all the cast of Baddies West. I even know that, and I don't even look at the show. I guess that was a trick question. What's going on? What I can't understand what's going on. I can't understand why you can't understand. Ooh, child. Who in the hell left the gate open? Well,
That part.
let's get to Tesehki and her ghetto sister. Let's get to that part. Because I did record. I pretty much recorded um the whole live. Like I said, I was on the phone. I know for a fact that when I was up on Instagram like a couple of minutes before, they were not live. They were not live. So I didn't miss a lot of it. All right, it's coming up. I did not miss a lot of it. I told myself I'm gonna start keeping my Instagram open so I don't miss anything. Cause that's what a lot of people are doing. They're just keeping their phone open on that tab and they refresh, and that's when they're catching all these lives and all this stuff going on. Cause that's how I caught it. When I be getting off here saying I love y'all, I'm out. I be out. Some people they live on here, which is crazy, but hey, it is what it is. They ain't never made this much money in their life. So when they start seeing thousands a month coming to their bank account, they're gonna make sure they catch everything. They don't even sleep. Cause if you're up here consistently, you're gonna make some coins. And I'm up here consistently too, but I'm not consistent like I used to be. That's why when you get this money, you save it. Cause it's like fast money, like drug money.
Oh,
Easy
yeah, no,
come,
that's
easy
here
go.
to access. Okay. I was thinking maybe. Yeah. I was thinking Jamaica. So, yeah. Sounds a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the show. I recorded it. I recorded it. And I'm gonna put the whole show from beginning to end on the members only because you can't play that. Even if you're talking, stopping the video and doing commentary to it, I wouldn't take no chance because Zeus Network is a network. And just to just record this show and think you're gonna do commentary to it, I wouldn't take no chance with it. I even seen somebody sent me a link. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 live streamed it on Twitter. That was smart. If he has a Twitter account, hopefully he's monetized. For taking the time out of his day to let people see it for free. He should be getting paid for his efforts. It is a job, but in my case, I'm just gonna put it on my members only for my members who don't have a membership to Zeus, and they ain't gotta pay that $5.99. But I recorded it, so it's already recorded. I'm not talking about this. This is the live from on Instagram. I'm talking about from Zeus Network. I recorded the first show with CHRISSEAN and Tesehki. I'm gonna put that on members only in the morning time. Don't matter when I put that up because it's gonna be for my members. So I'm gonna put that up early in the morning. So whenever my members come over to the channel, I'll put it on the members community section so that they'll know it's there and go check it out. You know. And I'll put every Sunday. I think every Sunday they'll be doing an episode. So I'll put up every episode on the members only. I said I was gonna start doing that. So it was in divine timing that I ended up putting the very first thing that I honestly will say is gonna be in the members only will be Chrisean and her sister, the sit down, so-called sit down. Why is on there? I don't know. You're right, you will get a strike. Yeah, I ain't messing with that. I'll put it right on members only.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
You'll get some thirsty people trying to do it though.
Thank you, Keita.
Now I'm gonna put up a couple of short clips. I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna tread lightly. That's treading lightly. Putting up short clips different. And you know, they can still strike them. I've had a couple of you know, incidents with those shorts too. Don't sleep on the shorts. But I rather test the waters out with a short video with like a 30-second clip, 40-second clip before I would sit there and do a whole. I will put still shots up and I will definitely lead you in the right direction on where to see it. But I'll definitely let you know what was talked about in the sit down and how Tesehki looked like she wanted to run from herself. And she definitely looks guilty. She looked nervous, like, please, Chrisean, don't do this to me. She had one of those looks. So I do believe something happened. I wasn't there, so I'm just saying, in my opinion, I do believe something happened. I hate to say that, but hey, that's what happens when you get dealt a card. You know, both your parents are all messed up on drugs. They're still messed up on drugs. And they're laying up having kids. Can't take care of one, let alone 12. They turn out messed up. So you can't be surprised at hearing, you know, that these things happen to Chrisean or to any of the family members, because the family dynamic was all messed up. The family was all messed up. You know, mother and father on drugs. And you know, the mother, she runs with she loves kids. And just like when Chrisean was going through, she didn't want to have Chrisean Jesus. She's talking about she'll take him. You can't even raise yourself. Talking about she'll take him. You know how stupid she sounded when she said that, Chrisean's mother? She sounded crazy and stupid. My opinion. He's around. He was on Tareen's live that she did today. He was in back of her walking on Sunday. The live that I did Sunday, which was about a couple of 4 o'clock, the 4 o'clock live Sunday. I showed Tareen's live that she had in her story. And the father was in back of her with some blue jeans on. And it looked like he had a bag or backpack or something in his hand. And I don't think he was at church with her, but he met her at the church and he was walking in back of her. She was recording him. And he was saying, oh, she's my firstborn, you know, sounding all corny, you know, like a proud father. And you know, the mother, she tries to play this this image of making the kids think this false reality of that she had 12 kids because she loves kids. Now, you had 12 kids because you was getting high out of your mind and you wasn't thinking. You was living for the moment. You definitely was living for the moment. How you had 12 kids. What kind of substantial job you had to lay up and have 12 kids? What kind of job was you working to lay up and have 12 kids? And you had a drug addiction. So you know them drugs came before them kids eating. We seen how messed up Chrisean's mother get when she on them drugs. We seen it recently. We seen them literally putting her out of her place. She's all out front, instead of just trying to pack up some of her belongings and go, you know, with some dignity. She's out front and letting the neighbors record her. You know, just embarrassing the kids more. And nothing on social media is ever deleted. So it's like the mother, I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad for 'em, the kid. Well, they're grown now. They were kids that turned into adults, and they're messed up adults, some of them. But it's so sad because the kids that her kids be defending her, man. And she done messed them people's lives up. She got two brothers or one brother that's in jail. He ain't never getting out. Supposed to be in there for unaliving them. Them people is messed up. That's why I try not to be so hard on Chrisean Rock, because even when I was looking at Chrisean Rock, got a lot of love for her, but I got to keep it real. She's messed up too. She don't know how to articulate herself. That's why she was sitting up there when Chasity was pretty much, I mean not Chasity, Tesehki was pretty much saying, "Please don't tell on me." She had that "please don't tell on me, Chrisean, don't do this to me" look on her face. She was nervous out of her mind. She could have jumped out of her skin in that Zeus um video. She would have. She did not want Chrisean letting the cat out the bag. Yep. It's a sad sight to see. And then if you see whoever was filming, they were told to make sure that they got low key every shot of that little boy. I don't know why Chrisean Rock brought her son up on that platform. She was covering his face in one scene. I feel like this. What an adult does in their spare time is on you. I don't agree her having a son involved in that mixed business. Shady business. I know she close with her son and all, but I wouldn't have had him up there. Because they definitely was exploiting him too. Oh, they was exploiting him. Trying to get him at any angle they could get him at. And Chrisean Rock, only Chrisean Rock knows the truth. But I'm going to say without saying, because like I said, everything ain't meant for everybody. So if you read between the lines of what I'm saying and you get what I'm saying, ain't nothing else need to be said. But I'm going to say this to you. I wouldn't have brought him on there for the simple fact that if there is any possibility that her drinking and smoking is the cause of anything that could have happened, say there is some truth to it. I'm not there. And my son's 32 years old. To be honest with you, the development of a child, it's been so long ago for me. You know what I'm saying? I have a granddaughter, so let me not say that, but I'm saying I just don't be searching and digging that deep into people's lives like that, where I'm talking about their kids. But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking and playing the devil's advocate. If Chrisean Rock knows in her heart that some of what's being said is true, why would you bring your son up there? Why? I don't, that part I don't get. Now, we're gonna get people that's gonna defend that. But there's some things I can't defend. To me, that was a crash dummy move. The truth always comes out. Yep. Yep. I think she brought her baby to control her own self because she knows she's got court going on and she didn't want to get locked up. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Tesehki is a beast. She's a straight street fighter. And as much as I support Chrisean Rock, I think, cause see y'all big see in real life, y'all, and that's one thing I don't big up. Cause I don't respect Chrisean Rock because she was on baddies and she was bashing in people's heads, busting them in the head to the white meat. To me, I don't get the show. I never did when Natalie Nunn was years ago on the Bad Girls Club. When I used to look at it in my era, I don't understand how people, because when I was, 20 years younger, whatever, when the first show came out, I could never understand the concept of the show. to get up there and get paid to fight each other and hurt each other for a check, and then you get popularity and get famous from it. But see, what you guys don't understand, that's you. There's always going to be a one or two tough guy in on a show like that that's going to outshine the rest. But see, that's on TV. So when you give Chrisean credit saying she brought her son up there so she wouldn't get herself in no trouble and pop off, Chrisean looked scared too. Chrisean looked like she didn't want no smoke with Tesehki. And to be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, Chrisean may have had her son up there so that for protection to herself, not just to her freedom. Chrisean probably wasn't trying to get up there to pop off at all. She probably don't even want to see Tesehki in that light. She looks at Tesehki as her older sister still, even with her doing them alleged violations to her. And Chrisean might feel like, Tesehki might whoop on her because Tesehki done jumped in her face a couple of times. We done all seen it. And CHRISSEAN, she avoids it. Any other person jump up in CHRISSEAN face, she'd be ready to fight. She never did that with Tesehki. I think, and this is just my opinion, and there's nothing wrong with it because it's the older thing. Protection, yeah. Don't give her all that much credit. Cause you see CHRISSEAN shooting the ones on TV. That's TV. They on TV, they'll big up the bully. They'll big up the one that's outshining, maybe fighting a little bit better. Squaring off a female, squaring off like a dude. But but if you put CHRISSEAN in the street, like I'm not talking about no baddies, nothing edited and rehearsed and recorded. No, I'm talking about in real life. If you put CHRISSEAN in the street, CHRISSEAN is not gonna give nobody no energy like that. I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna big CHRISSEAN's head up to make her think she's a tough guy. And if she ends up going down the bad road again, she walks around here thinking she's She-Ra and catch a bad one because she gonna everybody meets their match. People need to stop bigging CHRISSEAN up like she's some light-skinned tough guy. That's on TV. They got her on TV bigged up as that person. Oh, she whoop on that, beat everybody. Just like when she hit that hairdresser. She was all, you see how her stance was like a dude, like, yeah, what's up? What's up? You're not doing that in real life, CHRISSEAN to people. You're not. That's not you at all. I'm telling you, I want her to know that is not you. And I want her to know that that's not her because she can get hurt out in the streets in real life, putting her hands on people. She knows who she putting her hands on. CHRISSEAN picks and chooses who she puts her hands on, who she handles. She ain't in real life in the streets. I mean, I know chicks from the street that will handle CHRISSEAN. Y'all gotta stop that. She maybe she had her son up there to control her. No, so she won't go to jail for going off on her sister. No, well maybe she had her up there. Maybe she had him up there because she would think that Tesehki would have enough sense not to try to sock her upside her head with a baby in her arms, because then she'd be in trouble, number one. And number two, they would definitely, before it even happened, they would probably stop that, because if that baby even fell out of her hands because they allowed a swing on CHRISSEAN, they will be liable. The network. And CHRISSEAN is not dumb. She knows that. She knew if she brought her son, she probably had more faith in holding her son in her arms and not getting violated, as in, hit on by Tesehki flipping out. She probably had more faith in holding her son than she had in Chasity being the mediator. She probably said, Chasity have me whooped up. Rumble with everyone but Tesehki. Yeah, she rumbles with everybody but Tesehki, but nobody peeps that. Because see, we sometimes when we defend people so much, we get blindsided ourselves. We do this in relationship with men. A man could be cheating on you. He say the right thing, and all of a sudden you start. Well, maybe that wasn't him that I saw down the street kissing on that girl. Maybe that wasn't him that was getting in that girl's car or reaching for that girl's number. You know what I'm saying? It just we start to just not be using our common sense no more. Sense don't make common sense no more. That's exactly what I think. That's my opinion. I think that Chrisean Rock was not trying to get rocked. She knew she brought sat her son up there, which is sad because that means that you're using him as a shield a little bit. But I'm not trying to say she would be using him as a shield, wanting any harm to be done to him. But it could have happened. I would not have taken that chance, period. And if you're saying that, well, maybe she brought her son up there so that she wouldn't flip out and go to jail because she's on probation, you're still putting your son in jeopardy. And that's still not fair to him, because even if you don't pop off because you got your son in your arms, so you're going to be using common sense, what if Tesehki ain't using her common sense? She ain't got no love for you. You already see the family, the Malone family, not all of them, majority of them, they ain't got no heart for nobody. You see how they turn on each other. So what about Tesehki's common sense? What if she didn't use common sense? She looked right at you and your son like y'all was heathens. She didn't say, "Oh my, look at my nephew." She looked at him like some of the people who are haters look at like him. Like, look at that kid, or look at that poor child, or look at that thing. That's how she looked at him to me. Chrisean was the bigger person, walked up to her and hugged her with her baby in her arms. And I'm gonna tell you, I commend her for that, and that was humbling. But at the same time, it could have been out of trying to lighten the situation, because Natalie Nunn and the owner Zeus, Lemmy, aka Lemmy, they ain't fitting to get bloody or boxed up on. All parties involved and some of the baddie cast, they all removed themselves from that table. The only one was sitting there was Chrisean Rock and her sister and that little poor baby. And thank the Lord that Tesehki, with all she had in her, composed herself. But that also lets you know that's only TV. All that big bad wolf stuff that even Tesehki be huffing and puffing about and trying to blow everybody's house down. She didn't get big bad with her sister. Well, yeah, she was using common sense, so we know she has it. But she's acting, or she's being who she is, but she's overdoing it for a check. If you get what I'm saying. I saw the episode. It was crazy, girl. It was Princess Peach. It says that was a big chance to take. I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't have had my son up there. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. I don't care who tries to defend it, because we already know somebody might see this and I won't know about it and do commentary, and they might say I'm a low-key hating channel, which I don't care because I know I'm not. And they'll defend that, she had every right. Yeah, she had every right to hold her son in her arms, but why? But you don't have every right to put his life in jeopardy just to try to help save yours, or because you know what I'm saying. Hey, keep your son out of it. You listen, get a $200,000, whooping if that's what it takes, but don't put your son in it. Don't put no kids in that. I don't care how much you close to your son. That's when you be unclose from your son. Put your son in somebody's arms that you trust while you handle your business. That's dangerous business that you handling. They didn't just give you no $200,000 because you Chrisean Rock. They don't care about you. They gave you that money because they wanted to create drama for subscribers and views. Period. Point blank. To blow up their business and get bigger than they already are. You were the walking billboard. You were the campaign. You and Tesehki. You don't sign yourself over to the devil, which is Lemmy and Natalie Nunn, and then put your son into the equation. You walking in a different light, and you want to go to a sit down with somebody who don't got all her faculties. Tesehki, yes, don't have all her faculties either, and you will have your son in your arms while you talking to somebody that ain't got good sense. Come on now, that don't make no sense. I was very disappointed at that. Hey, Buttercup. They all left the table. They was probably hoping the fight happened. But trust and believe, if and then again, if Tesehki did put her hands on her sister and somebody got hurt, like Chrisean or the baby or whatever, I mean they got extensive contracts that have to be signed prior to them doing all that dangerous stuff. So they're covered now thinking. So if if Tesehki would have got up and coon clock Chrisean Rock upside the head, because Chrisean would have been at the disadvantage. So she ain't all that street. Cause if you was street, you don't put yourself at no disadvantage. You don't be having no child where your hands are occupied, so that somebody can walk up to you and crack you upside your head that hates you. Tesehki been trying to take Chrisean down by beating her up on TV. Yep. And Chrisean Rock, she be trying to diffuse it. She acts like she'd be scared. That's just my opinion. So I don't want to hear that. She was doing it because she didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, okay. She was doing it because she was scared. That's what I think. I didn't get to this age to be the age that I am to sit there and rationalize with nobody about that sounds like you trying to just make it make sense when it don't make no sense. That's foolish. You somebody I don't want to even hang out with because you put me in jeopardy. You be telling me, girl, you okay? I'll be close to getting unalived and wouldn't even know it. Messing around with some of these people. Sometimes I'm telling you, you think some people think when they're fans and supporters that they gotta support everything, right or wrong. And that is not true. Some of these fans and supporters will get Chrisean hurt in real life, and then talk about how stupid she is after another Chrisean comes along that's worse than her to replace her. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about how stupid she was to lose her spot listening to what people say to her, being influenced. I'm telling you how people flip flop, but it is what it is. I never was a follower. That's why when people be saying what I see a lot of Chrisean. I ain't gonna go that far with it. I'm gonna just say I've been through things in my life, and I know what it feels like to be young and people not understanding what I'm going through and criticizing me, down on me or whatever. But as far as me saying I see a lot in Chrisean, and no, you don't be hearing me say all that. I ain't gonna go too far with it, because my common sense was all the way there. I would not have my son um, at all in a situation like that. That's like taking your child to a drive-by that you know is gonna happen. While she's scared, I'm kind of disappointed in that statement. I'm back. My phone died. I love Chrisean, but she didn't want no smoke. And people who are getting offended, that's I respect you. You know your place in the world. You know what I'm saying? You probably would have did the same thing, and I would think the same about you too, that you was scared or you didn't want no smoke. So that's why it's almost like you put in the flag. You threw in the flag before you got to the beef or to the war, because you wanted to let that person know you was up against, that you wasn't trying to come with no gun blazing, no pum puming. But I think it's all the above all reasons. I don't think she wanted no smoke. And she already knew that her sister knew she got paid $200,000 plus got a show just to do what Tesehki already thinks that her sister's trying to do, which is sabotage her. Even if it's not true, that's what Tesehki thinks in her mind. So she's not stable. Tesehki's not. So it just wasn't a good mix to try to want to see her in person, and then when the interview don't go the way it's supposed to go, then that was brought up. At this point, we don't know what to believe. A lot of people was trying to, and they were supporters, be so proud of the sit down. And I kept telling you, don't sleep. There's something ain't right about that sit down. Why haven't they aired it? Why haven't we heard much about it? I don't think they made up. I told y'all that. And come to find out, they didn't make up. Not only that, it's even worse now because she publicly said that her sister made her at 7 years old do the unthinkable. So it's on now. It's on. And Zeus knew that. And Ratchet. Now that's a chick you gotta watch. Chasity is a chick you gotta watch, honey. But I know somebody will get up here probably before I end this live and defend her too. I don't know. You know, I defend ChriseanRock on because I know a lot of things that she could be doing in the current time that might not be copacetic. It's her upbringing. You know, she was dealt a bad card. Some people, it makes them stronger and they make better with their life. Better with your life don't mean just because you became a millionaire at 22 years old that you made better with your life. Because money don't make you. It just makes you live better. I heard this sabotaging Chrisean's show. Yeah, I was hearing that too, but matter of fact, somebody was supposed to IG something to me real quick. So let me go see if they did that. You know how I can believe that? Because think about it. If they sabotage the show and ChriseanRock starts to feel what she felt when she was in the baddies, right? You know Chrisean's gonna leave. She'll leave because she got common sense. She's already seeing where this is going. Because she put herself in this mess. Nobody made her have any dealings with Zeus. I would have went with Ray J. I thought that's where she was going heading to. But she ended up with Zeus Network. I mean, he ain't no better. He's another loose cannon and all over the place. And according to Smiley, he didn't pay her. Not that I believe Smiley, and I'm not gonna stop believing her, but something about Ray J didn't give her a dime. So I don't know what she was doing on his show to get paid, but I did see an article on IG about that. But anyways, this not about Smiley. However, contracts were signed, but remember, even though I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all will see. But either way, even if they're trying to sabotage the show, right? And ChriseanRock walks away. Let's say this hypothetically speaking. It don't matter because Zeus Network has made that 200,000 today over probably 20 times. Maybe more. I'm just saying it humbly speaking. I don't want to exaggerate the number he probably made from all the viewers and the ads that pop up on them videos. Ooh, child. And the millions of viewers on a television network It ain't like YouTube, they control your views. It's crazy how they up here. YouTube up here wilding. You know what I'm saying? They just you straight know as a content creator, they are straight controlling them views. You know what I'm saying? There was a content creator talking about that just the other day, pointing out channels putting out crazy videos and they're getting disrespectful views. They're getting views that don't add up to all the content and work that they put in. But see, somebody like Zeus Network, oh man, he got his own platform. So he controls his own audience. He made a killing today. I'll put it like this to you. He made that 200,000 back. I think they made off big. Oh yeah, they did. When you ain't used to having nothing and you come up with an idea that you want to get paid 200,000, you want to have your own show or whatever. I don't know what the deal was with the show. Who knows? I would hope the show is paying her as well, which we know that they are. I cannot imagine CHRISSEAN getting played on that show. And I really hope that she ends up staying on that show, because if she don't, then she definitely got rocked to sleep. Hey, oh Sheila. If she don't, then she definitely got rocked to sleep. So I hope that she does too, because I feel like she needs to have that show. She in the audience that she's gonna have is gonna help her want to go forward with that mission. And the people that are on the show are godly. They're into church. They're not with probably looking at even reality shows that CHRISSEAN used to relate herself with. She needs to be in the circle that she's in right now so that she can strengthen herself and move on, because you see how influenced CHRISSEAN can allow herself to get, because you just got out of jail. And how, I don't care who invited you, if you reach out to them or they reach out to you, how did you get back over there near Lemmy and Zeus Network and over there where your sister's at? People that you were definitely trying to stay away from. How are you over there? How are you taking anything from the enemy? How? And you know how they get down. We're not even CHRISSEAN. We can already see from looking in. Man, they really played CHRISSEAN and made her look like this, and painted her in a bad light. Trying to tell you, she needs that group support, right? Just like today, she's up there with a bra on, putting on makeup. You got to understand, you got to look at little key things that CHRISSEAN is showing us, that she hasn't quite changed as much as we would like her to. It's enough if Zeus Network, whether they reach out to her, she reached out to them. I don't know, and I don't care who reached out to who. But let me just say this to you. Whoever reached out to whoever, CHRISSEAN should not have been in any association with those people. Maybe something good will come out of it. I hope so. And the show goes on and it becomes a smash hit. And even though that's a monetized drama violence channel, that'll be part of the network permanently. It says like talking bad milk. Yep. Spill milk, spill milk. That video is old and people don't change overnight. She's working on herself. So, okay, if that video was so old, Mrs. Nicole, What about the video when she was eating the soul food, which we call it mukbang, which I call it a mukbang. When she was sitting in the hotel eating with the black bra on, and she was in Oklahoma, and I guess a restaurant was showing her love with all the different foods they sent her. She had just woke up because she was doing studying, prayer studies. Was that old to her in the black bra? I want you to answer that question. I don't know. I don't normally see you up here, so I already know where you're going with it. But I want you to answer that question. I need you to answer that question for me. Was that old too? Her in the black bra? That was old? Okay. Everything old, huh? People are crazy. hmm Who is this? All right, let me show you some. Let me see if I can find it first. I should be sleeping. So this is old here. Let me share this.
Yeah, right. There's only one way this go away. I'm so proud of y'all. I planted the seed and now it's blooming. I planted the seed and now it's blooming. Yeah, right. There's only one way this go away. I'm so proud of y'all. I planted the seed and now it's blooming. I planted the seed and now it's blooming. Yeah, right. There's only one way this go away. I'm so proud of y'all.
That video's old, guys. That's not a recent video of Chrisean Rock in Oklahoma. Right. Why doesn't it matter if I remove you? Mods, please remove this clown because see that I told you I already knew where she was going. And I already said, and I know you were in here, Wendelina, when I said it. You'll be surprised at how many people that will agree with everything that Chrisean Rock do because they don't want to tell her when she's doing wrong because they're waiting for a train wreck. So people like me, they don't want me to speak because they're afraid that maybe Chrisean by a chance could be in the bushes. She might be listening to what I'm saying. She might say, "You're right," and say, "I got to do some change of plans before I crash myself." And they don't want people like me to tell the truth because if it gets in someone like Chrisean Rock is, she might change for the better, and they don't want to see that. They want to see the crash. Period. Chrisean is work in progress. She was brought in her Bible study too. Right, exactly. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, sweetie. So this one right here is a recent one, right? She had a black bra on in the first one and now a white one. Maybe this is an old clip, even though it's that Yahweh song. that we only heard after she got out of jail, that she was singing on that interview with that pastor. Hey, Houston hitter. Rosa, they gone now. Tiffany, I told you, I already remember I told you. I said, hey, I'm gonna let I said, and to further notice, I said, I'll tell you when I need to remove people here and there. And when we remove them, they get removed. That means that they are no longer on this channel again, unless they make another account. They will window lick. Matter of fact, I will probably be guaranteed to get a like or a dislike. Well, not a like, but a dislike from them. And I'll take it kindly. I'll kindly take it, either or, whatever which way you want to go. But for you to get up here and play in my face and say that this is old, when we know that girl is in Oklahoma in this video here, she got the same color. She must have got that bra in every color. She got it in black. Now we know she got it in white. I shouldn't know, and you shouldn't know what color bra she's wearing. If she's walking in a different light. You don't want people to be attacking you for little stupid stuff. You godly. You're a God-fearing woman. You are blessed and highly favored. You don't get on live with a bra on doing makeup. I'm sorry. That's why we got to keep Chrisean in our prayers, because I'm just trying to point out the weakness that's still in Chrisean that could make her turn into the old Chrisean again. You see how she ended over there with Zeus. She can end up back with Blueface if we don't pray for her. If we don't tell her if we don't start telling her what she needs here, we keep telling her what she wants here, she gonna end up in the same position that she started from. Period, point blank. Right. We knew it was new. She's still learning, but I just don't want her to keep learning the hard way. She should be tired of learning the hard way. I don't get it. It's like, make it make sense. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Yep. Hold on.
Their heart, and every time Chrisean went close to Tesehki, that baby kept crying. The baby energy was feeling Tesehki energy. I don't care what anybody say. That baby was feeling that energy.
She said
He
before
felt
y'all
the
heard her,
negativity,
she said
and then
that.
Tesehki go talk about Chrisean very demonic.
Mm-hmm.
Tesehki, you worse than Chrisean. Your spirit was all over the place. You went there with ill intent. You went there with ill intent.
Yep.
But Chrisean, I give her props. She actually was calm. She was actually calm.
She ain't had
Like
no other choice. She didn't know
she
which
was
way it
really
was gonna go.
calm. Like I don't know. How do y'all judge the way that Chrisean was? Because the way that I was looking at Chrisean, she actually looked like she was at peace at the end. It was like
Mm.
an aura or something around her. Like she been wanting to get this off of her chest for a long time, and she finally freed herself. Her next freeing herself is going to be with Blueface,
I hope
because there
so.
was inappropriate Blueface putting that baby private part over the internet for the world to see, and he did that out of spite. Even if he did that, because I really think that it was Jaden allegedly that actually did that.
Mm.
But that's her next closure going to be with him, and I hope she can move forward with her life And if she do want to be back friends and cool with her sister, that's her decision. If she want to be back friends and cool with Blueface, that's her decision. Because I know a lot of people right now today that still around their perpetrator. They hurt them, they victimize them, they bully them, they harass them. I'm not saying it's right, but when it's your family, it's kind of hard not to be around them because you be around them with family gatherings, birthday parties, family reunions.
Now,
You still going to
business.
see the
She's
person
on
no
Zeus
matter what,
Network
is what
with
I'm
her.
saying.
I don't know how she ended up over there with her.
And I really gave my unbiased
Mm.
opinion that the whole situation, even what Natalie Nunn did, she's coming for Chrisean next so hard. And if Chrisean show God's plan don't come out because Natalie Nunn stopped, went to Lemmy and told him to stop it.
Mm.
Natalie Nunn is so mad at a 24-year-old and you a whole 40-year-old woman. Like I don't even
Mm-hmm.
get that. I don't even get that. Y'all
Natalie
like
Nunn,
y'all
I
can
thought she
say
was older
anything
than that.
towards Chrisean and she don't have the right to defend herself. That she's supposed to take everybody bullying her, harassing her, threatening her. You know what I'm saying? She don't supposed to say anything. We know Nelly Nunn is a compulsive liar. We know
Oh,
Tesehki is a
she's
compulsive liar. We
39.
know Chrisean lies on certain occasions. But do I believe through the whole 9 months of pregnancy that she was drinking?
Now,
No,
I
I do not.
respect this lady
And the reason
talking
why do I
because she
say
said
that?
we know that
Because Chrisean
Chrisean
wasn't
lies
even
on
coming on
certain
live
occasions.
throughout the
And she's
whole
a supporter
nine
of
months.
Krishan. She
Now,
ain't
if
gonna
y'all
tell
would
Krishan
have
what she
said
wants
that
to hear.
y'all
She
believe
gonna tell
Blueface was
Krishan what she
beating her
needs to
whole nine
hear.
months pregnancy, I
I
would have been
respect
like,
this lady.
yeah, a sort of a way because we seen some
She's a
bruises on that
supporter
girl
of
body when she
Krishan
did
Rock,
come
this lady
live.
that's speaking.
But
But she's
Chrisean
telling the
wasn't really
truth.
showing her face during her pregnancy like that. That's how you know that people lie about the alcohol. Tesehki took what was in Crazy in Love and threw it at that girl in her face, knowing that she was going through a dark time and she wanted to harm her own self, not even just the fetus in her stomach. And I thank God that God had her to realize that she had a precious, handsome little baby that loved her. The way that she just give his mommy them kisses, baby, that is so beautiful. That right there push the hate and the algorithm even harder. When you see something that you dislike, just keep scrolling. Even if you gotta remove yourself from that page, if you are on that page, remove yourself. Don't indulge in it. Let God deal with this situation now. When that girl gave her piece the way that she did, that God, you know what I'm saying, deal with it. And I want to know if Tesehki and Tay was going to jump Chrisean. Was Chasity going to help Tesehki and Tay? Because
That's
she
my
sat there at
question.
that table quiet, but the expression on
Yep.
Chastity's face, like, I know this true, but I got to be quiet, like she
Yep.
was scared of Tesehki, like she feared Tesehki. It was her aura on
Yep. I felt it
Chastity
too.
that she became numb in that chair,
And
like she
switched
became
up.
stiff.
Like she switched up on her. That's what it looked
Like
like.
I don't
Like you
know.
on your
Maybe I
own,
might be
Krishan.
reading into this, you know what I'm saying, a little hard.
I'm trying to tell you. Show the
But
truth,
it
shame
is
the
what it
devil.
is. It is what it is. Everything going to be okay, and it's going to work out in Krishan's favor. And Chrisean sat there. That girl didn't even cuss not one time. The old Chrisean didn't even show out, even when Tesehki was pressing her buttons. Because I think Tesehki wanted a real reaction out of Chrisean getting rowdy with her baby in her hand. Because you know they could have used that against Chrisean with CPS. It's like every plot twist that they actually was trying to do on Chrisean, they did not succeed on doing it. But at least Tesehki gave Chasity the war of going to the Betty premiere and stuff like that. Now, you know, Tesehki hanging with Chasity more since she got her back. If you ain't lying, you don't gotta pay somebody off, baby. But I don't know. That was my unbiased opinion. You know, certain things in life I could be, you know what I'm saying, wrong with. But Like I tell them, and like y'all need to start opening their mouth and say, show us from the first month through the 9th month that you seen her with an alcohol bottle every day. That's how you set them up. That's why Chrisean was like, you lying, because Chrisean already knew after that crazy and love scene, and when they went to Betty's and they was on the sprinter, Chrisean didn't even have no alcohol in her hand.
Can we hit that like button,
And when
please?
after that altercation was on the sprinter, Chrisean and Tesehki went their separate ways. Then how would Tesehki, AJ, or Tay Tay would know anything when they went their separate ways?
Mm.
Even though the baby didn't even have nothing to do with the situation, but ain't nobody questioning why did Tesehki bring the baby up in the whole conversation. But if Chrisean would have brought your son up about the SA allegation, you mad, you ready to fight, you ready to go to war.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't get this. Natalie got what she wanted. She wanted Chrisean in the bad light. She still making posters coming at Chrisean neck, stepping on Chrisean. It'd be all right. It'd be okay. I remember when I used to get abused and stuff and get hurt and harm when I was young. I used to be like, it's okay. It'd be all right. It's okay. It's okay. And then the sad thing about it, when you still live in a household with your abuser, and then you can't go sit back and tell your parents nothing because your parents go call you a liar or something, or somebody that ain't true, or you just doing this and stuff like that.
That's sad.
That the stuff is weird. Like, people don't understand when you a kid at 7 years old and still raised in the same household. That mean when Chrisean got older, she still would have been out there with Tesehki no matter what, because Chrisean wasn't really trying to put that out there. She wanted her sister to love. She wanted her sister to love her regardless of the situation. But one thing we can say, Chrisean actually freed herself and she freed her mind. We gotta sit back and learn how to humble ourselves. I'm going to keep, making posts like I'm doing, but I don't want to have no another stroke. I just want to sit back. I'm relax. I'm watching from the sideline. God got Chrisean, and y'all remember that. No matter who coming for, God got Chrisean.
Yeah, but Krishan gotta have her too.
That's why Tesehki went to whack 100 people to bash Chrisean and to do all of this stuff, because she know that whack 100 against Chrisean. Even when you know that Tay Tay is Chrisean op and you still bring Tay Tay around Chrisean after Tay Tay said that they was going to the hospital to do harm to Chrisean and her baby. But
Mm.
nobody don't want to talk about it. Nobody don't want to talk about it.
It's
But
crazy.
everything gonna be okay. Everything gonna work out in Chrisean's favor. Watch. Watch. Tesehki just got the Zeus people standing behind her and got Nunn standing behind her.
They ain't standing
Because
behind her
Nunn
neither.
is kind of bitter and jealous right now that it's her show and people was checking and still checking for Chrisean. And Nunn always say that Chrisean is not bigger than the show. And actually, Chrisean did say it right. She did make Tesehki. And Tesehki should have been thanking her that she don't gotta sell booty no more, and she don't gotta sit back in no
Oh
strip
God.
club taking her clothes off, showing her punani for dollars, and put her on a good platform. Allegedly,
Ooh, child. She said allegedly.
Tesehki should have been thanking Chrisean that she don't gotta deal that life no more. Tesehki needs to take this opportunity and this time to get off of Zeus or fight and start working on her music and trying to build her
Stop
brand
trying to be a
or
tough
trying to do
guy, a bully.
something towards herself, then known as the eater, a 31-year-old, the eater, the fighter.
The fighter, right. Exactly.
Because at the age of 31, I would be ashamed to have teenagers and I'm on a show fighting and hurting people like that.
Yep,
And
that's
you talking about,
crazy.
oh, Chrisean gave me PTSD. Now you giving people PTSD.
Exactly, right, exactly. Sounded
I know
crazy.
for a fact what's her name should have PTSD. DTV. Chrisean should have
Yeah, that sounded crazy when she said that. I said
PTSD. She was pregnant,
PTSD.
and she shouldn't need nobody to defend her. Being pregnant when it comes to her sister should have more common sense in life to stand by her sister, no matter what the situation was.
Yep, that's true.
And you see how Zeus was adding it, like Chrisean was.
Hold on, guys. Hold on one second, cause it could be acting up. Cause I'm sitting here doing something on another page. Hold on, just hold on. I'm about to come back over there. Unless that was me. Oh no,
But I'm
that's
finna
not
go
you.
ahead and jump up off of her. I didn't get on her to try to bash nobody. I don't get on her to victim blame nobody.
Hey,
Chrisean said her
Latice.
piece.
Hey, sis.
That's all we actually need to hear. If you love Chrisean, you love Chrisean. If you don't love Chrisean, you don't love Chrisean. She
Right?
said what it was, how it was, when it was, where it was. She gave the age. She gave everything in detail. She confronted her predator, and her predator still finna take to social media. And watch what I say. These words. Tomorrow, Tesehki still gonna be talking about it. Chrisean gonna stay humble about it. Chrisean is done talking about it. But watch Chasity gonna still have her goons coming for Chrisean neck.
Yep. Yep.
Remember, y'all heard it from me first. And y'all have a blessed day and good night.
Good
And
night.
you know what I'm saying? Pray for Chrisean. Pray for Trishkin. Pray for even Terrain. Pray for them all. Pray
Yep.
for Tesehki get mental help and get them personalities that she dealt with.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good night.
Well, they all got
And y'all just stay
issues. I
humble
mean,
and
we
don't
all have
please
issues.
don't
I have
start arguing
issues.
with
You have
these people
issues.
in the comments. Let them how they way. We ain't even finna get in that algorithm the fake editing of Zeus did. And that was all to corrupt Chrisean. And Terrain said, and I made that post, Terrain said that it was a setup, but they were saying they were setting up Tesehki, but it was not Tesehki they set up, it was actually Chrisean.